Hi guys, this special video which you are going to watch, this is a conversation between me and an author, motivational speaker. His name is Arfeen Khan. He is from London. He lives in UK. So for last 4-5 years I have been following him, and I have read his book. His book is very popular, and he comes occasionally India to give seminars, and he is very popular. He has trained so many people in Bollywood. So this conversation which you are going to watch, it's all about Sushant Singh's suicide. Actually he was online and I got a chance to talk to him. So I talked to him and some very interesting facts came. The interesting facts, before I play this video for you and you will watch yourself, I want to let you know that what are the things he said. Just a highlight I want to put. A very important point what he said, it was about that why there is no hero in home. He says in his video that in one of his seminars, when he asks a child that who is your role model, to whom do you want to become like, do you have any role model? So the child instantly said that I want to become like Sachin Tendulkar. There Arfeen Khan puts this question that why not he wants to become like his father. So this is something, a point which even I endorse, even I buy this idea, and I feel like that yes, a real hero should be the one whom I see every day, like my elder brother, like my father, like my parents. But the funny thing is that they are not our real hero. In fact, we don't like them. Most of the time we have complaints against them. And the real heroes are the one we have never seen them, or rather we have only seen them on screen. Or the answer itself is so important. I want you to think of it, and if it is possible, spread this message around you, that a child should see his father as a hero. When the father is growing, he should be the hero, not Sachin Tendulkar or Salman Khan or any celebrity XYZ as it happens. And the second thing, when we were in the middle of this conversation, he spoke about that whenever a person is suffering from any kind of mental illness, or not exactly illness but depression or feeling low, as we often feel low, he says at one point of time even Superman cannot be all the time highly motivated. So if we have watched the film Superman and all these films, we know that they have also their ups and downs. So when we are down, we think like, oh, I'm not a really good person, or like when the mood swing happens, so we start feeling that, oh, I don't have what it takes to be really successful. So this point when he said that even Superman has also his low points and he does not feel all the time high motivated. So that was also a very interesting point. And two very quick point I have just taken out, and I thought that I would share, and then you watch yourself. And he says that we live in an era today, it's a time that we all are craving to be noticed. We want to be noticed. So like on Instagram, on Facebook, or like this kind of social media, somehow we want to check that how many people watch us. We want to tell people, look, I am important. And when it is not happening, it gives us a kind of depression. So I guess most of the celebrities, they suffer from this, and because of it they are suffering from depression, because when they see that their fan following is going down, so very few people can handle it. So it was a long conversation, around 5 to 7 minutes. We spoke, I asked question and he beautifully answered. And also at one point of time in our conversation, a funny thing happened, and that's something of great importance all of us should know. He said that on internet what is happening, that when a person uploads any garbage, so many people watch it, so many people love to watch it. So if you look at a video or a content where useless things are there, you see people watch them in lakhs. So he himself said a wonderful thing. He said that if I upload something on Discovery Channel, so he does not get any response from people, nobody watches him. And if he says that if I put something garbage, then look at how people start responding to it. And he gave an example of he said like there is a bad talent, but again he rectified himself and he said I cannot call him bad talent. He spoke about Dhinchak Puja, and he said that it's funny that how in India 50 lakh people were watching this video, selfie maine le li yaar. So when I heard it from his mouth, a guy like who lives in London and who knows all these things about our society and country, it was a bit surprising for me. But it kept me thinking that isn't the case here, that all these good content which are uploaded, good contents which are uploaded on internet, they don't get appreciated. People don't like them, or maybe they don't watch them enough. But when trash, or when some kind of garbage we upload on internet, look at the way people crave to watch it. So in comment box, please do let me know that how did you feel about it. Probably when I talk to him next time, I'll let him know that what people have to say about him, or his thoughts and his ideas. And I hope that you're gonna like it. Enjoy this conversation. Thank you and take care. Bye bye.
Gentleman here called Jeet. Hello, is that Jeet?
Hi, hi, yes, Arfeen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jeet?
Arfeen, I have some, indeed a privilege talking to you, and I have a
Thank
couple
you.
of questions. I want to
Go
have your
ahead.
opinion. Recently, there was an actor. He committed suicide in our country. I hope that you know a guy from
Yeah,
Mumbai. He
Sushant.
committed suicide.
I
Yeah,
knew
yes.
I knew Sushant. Not as a
Oh,
friend, but I in conversation for sure.
okay. So, this is actually the relation to my question that many people in my surrounding. They are very depressed, and again, people talk about his death, and somehow it's impacting their personal life. So I want you to say something about this thing, that how can people handle this suicidal tendency? Because it is something that I'm hearing a lot in my society, and off and on I hear from my students that they are also developing this tendency, and this idea crosses their mind. They sometimes think about it. So please do say something about this.
Well, you know what? I mean, what I've been talking about today from the beginning about being yourself and being honest to yourself is probably the biggest cure for suicide that anyone could ever have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
From
Mm-hmm.
from a student perspective, you got the massive
Mm-hmm.
pressure of parents who want their kids to get good grades.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, they don't want them to get good grades because they want the kids to get good grades. That's one reason. But the real
Mm-hmm.
reason is that they want to be good looking. They want to be parents that look good. Oh, look at my kid, got a grade A. Look at my kid, got a grade A. So the pressure is for the kids, but it's also for the image that people want to create about being great parents. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, the pressure of the kids have to go down. Now,
Yes.
why does someone commit suicide? There could be a billion reasons. Now, if you look at Sushant Singh Rajput and you look at someone else's life, you cannot come up with the same reason why they would do that. But
Mm-hmm.
generally speaking, there's probably one of six reasons why somebody may take their life to that level or get to kind of a depressive state. So I'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you quickly the six reasons, and all of the six come down
Okay.
to you being authentic to yourself and who you are as a person. So, for
Mm-hmm.
example, most people have this perceived sense that the more security they have, the happier they will be. But yet the paradox is that life is totally unsecure and you will never have any certainty because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. No one knows. But everybody is in search of certainty. So we get certainty by making money. We get certainty by getting married. We get certainty by having family. And we're always looking
Yes.
for certainty. And by not
Mm.
getting certainty, it can collapse a person's belief system in life. So first thing to do is accept reality that there's no guarantee, there's no certainty in life. There's no certainty for anything in life. Nothing. Zero. The only thing that is certain is that you will live and you will die. Everything in between, there's no guarantees for any certainty. You can aim towards it and you can go for it. It doesn't mean that you will get it. And therefore, you must be
Mm.
happy with the fluctuation of what life is about. Number two,
Mm-hmm.
if you get into a monotonous routine, day in, day out, you're doing the same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hamster on a wheel. No,
Mm-hmm.
going round and round. There comes a point where your life becomes meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
It just becomes like paying bills, coming here, going to school, coming here, having a baby, coming back home. Baby grows up, educate them, get them married, and it becomes a routine. So when people get bored of the purpose of life, they get nothing to. They don't understand why they're living. It's not about getting a
Yes.
grade or getting a job or getting a position. So therefore, you need to find a way to create a more purposeful life according to what you want, not your parents. I'm sorry, not your people around you that are telling you you should be this. No, it should be what makes you feel powerful, what makes you feel like a provider to humanity. Number three, the need of being important. Everybody is obsessed right now with
Yes.
visibly trying
Yes.
to look good. And that is probably the
Yeah.
biggest of all dangers today.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody wants likes, everyone wants posts, everyone wants to be seen. When there's an earthquake, people will write, "I'm safe." No one's asked you if you're safe, but people want to be saying, "Oh, look, I'm still here, I'm still here." I'm making a point is that everybody is so obsessed in trying
Yes.
to be noticed that in that big crowd of trying to be noticed, no one sees them. It's like a million stars now saying, "Look at me, I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright." But there's so much brightness that you can never be seen.
Yes.
So
Wonderful.
the only importance that one must get is the importance of you knowing that you are becoming a better person. Not whether Jeet tells me I'm good. If Jeet says you're a great guy, bonus. But I don't need Jeet to tell me I'm a good guy. I should know in my heart that I'm a good guy. The next reason I'll tell you is that people have forgotten love.
Yes.
How many times do people call people up now and talk to people about nothing? Just about, "Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's happening? What's new?" No one does it. We WhatsApp nowadays. We don't even talk. So that's missing. And in a country like India, for example, I'm talking about India, you still have the family values still. Next 5 years, it'll be gone. Remember my words.
Oh.
And you know why it's going to go? Because people are putting position in front of affection.
Okay.
When you have people like this woman who sang that song, I forget her name, Din Chak Puja, Selfie Maine Le Liya is the song.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Now, I'm not saying that she's a bad talent, but I would like to know why 50 million people want to listen to that trash. I want to know. Yet if I put something on Discovery Channel, I get no comments.
Very true.
If I put some shit online, the whole world will comment.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And the other thing I want to say is this: imagine you are an oak tree, but you forgot that you're an oak tree. You forgot, and you think that you're a weed.
Yes. Yes.
Can you ever become an oak tree? And on top of that, you're hanging around with more weeds who also are oak trees, but they've forgotten that they're oak trees. So now you've got a bunch of people hanging out with each other who are just weeds, but they're really oak trees.
Yes.
And nobody's around them to remind them, "Hey, you're an oak tree. Don't forget it." Because people are missing great mentors now. Great mentors.
Yes. Yes.
In the olden days, we had these historical figures who changed the world. And today, we've got who? I remember in a seminar once, I asked a kid, "When you grow up, who do you want to be like?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Sachin Tendulkar."
Okay.
And I said, "Why not your father?" You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
The heroes have to be in the house. The heroes have to be in the house.
Very nice. Yes.
And it's missing. And last but not least, I'll tell you one last thing, if I may.
Yeah,
is that
sure.
people have this give-take relationship nowadays. I'll give you this if you do this for me. It's an unconscious thing. It's not verbal done. Sometimes I help people. And they ask me a question. They say, "Why are you doing this? What do you want?" I don't want anything.
Yes.
No, there must be something you want. So we're living in a world that's changed. People are looking for importance. They're looking for gaining something. Look, if I look at Sushant Singh Rajput, come from a small town, commit suicide.
Yes.
Was he financially broke? No. He was giving charity 2 months ago.
Yes.
He just moved into a new apartment.
Yes.
He's building his body. I don't think he was depressed. I don't believe he was depressed. So why does a man like him take his life? He takes his life because one thing missing is the unity of family around him or love around him. Everybody needs that space that when they fall, there's somebody there that will not lift them up, but that will just kind of if you know that I'm behind you
Yes.
and you know that I've got your back, you don't mind falling
Mm-hmm.
because you know someone's gonna pick you up.
Yes. Yes.
But
Very true.
when you're walking down this path of life and you don't really have love, intimate love,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the mother's passed away, the father relationship I'm not sure about. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
No friends, and I say no friends because there are very, very few friends in Bollywood. I know that from experience.
Okay. Yes.
So it's hard, it's tough. But I personally think, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
that no one, and I say this and people are going to get mad at me and they're going to start trolling me and it's fine, I don't care. I don't think
Very.
anyone has the right to take their own life because their life doesn't belong to them, it belongs to other people.
Okay.
It doesn't belong to them. I come on this earth as a guest to
Mm.
provide value to the world. It is not my
Okay.
life. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to me. It's,
I'm sorry to ask you a small question. I have been hearing your previous talk also. Isn't a little bit paradoxical when you are saying that our life does not belong to us, but it belongs to other people? Because previously you were saying that nobody will decide what I have to do. Means just now you were telling that
no, you
that
misunderstood me. You
ha,
misunderstood me.
maybe I want you to clear this. It is.
So I'll give you an example. I say to
Mhm.
myself, be honest with who you are. I'm not telling
Okay.
you not to that you must do what I'm telling you to do. So for example,
Oh.
if I feel I want to say something to you, I shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
worried about your offense.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be worried about your reaction that prevents me from allowing myself to speak to you. And then I
Mm-hmm.
said, if I'm going to speak to you, I don't have to be offensive or rude either. I can say what I want to in a nice way. I'll give you an example. When this
Yeah.
COVID-19 thing happened, I wrote
Mm-hmm.
a post on the group on Facebook saying, what are the solutions, what solutions are the government providing for small businesses? That's what I
Okay.
wrote.
Mm.
I got attacked like you cannot even imagine. Now
Yeah.
I didn't
Mm.
write why isn't the government doing this? I never said that. I said
Yes.
what is the government doing? As in, is it can someone give me an update? I got
Yeah.
battered online. You can't even imagine. So I'm thinking to myself,
You you question the government.
I
Let's
no, I'm not even questioning the
well,
government. I'm
no,
saying,
but
can
they
someone
thought.
tell me?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Mm.
they thought, and even if I do, so what?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
The point I'm
Absolutely
trying to
right.
make, the point I'm
Mm.
making is that I should
Mm.
not be nervous to speak what I want to speak. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
And when I say
Mm.
that your life belongs to someone else,
Mm.
it means that if you're smart, you will come onto this earth, and if you serve yourself only, you will be very unhappy because your hunger will never die. It'll always be me, 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 me. And human beings have this amazing power that when we can help other people, we feel really alive. We feel really good. Even if someone
True.
comes to your house and they eat in your house, you feel good. You feel amazing because human beings were built to serve, but not to be servants, not to be under bondage or verbal
Yes.
bondage or
Mm-hmm.
physical bondage. I'm saying I'm talking to you because I enjoy serving. But
Yes. Yes.
if you
Mm.
force me, I'll say take a hike, Jeek. I'm not working with you. But most people
Mm.
won't say that. So that's my point.
Yes.
I'm saying this: you're a visitor here. Your soul is a visitor here. Do good, and if you come under
Mm-hmm.
pressure, seek other
Mm.
people because somebody will help you. There's always someone to help you. Always.
Mm-hmm.
The humanity in human beings is still present. It hasn't gone. I don't believe it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. But people don't ask. They're scared of rejection, fear of failure, fear of what if they say no to me? What if I look weak? What if people think, oh my God, this amazing person? I wrote an article in the midday newspaper. I said,
Mm-hmm.
imagine if Superman came home and realized he wasn't super.
Okay.
And that's what people are. People are trying to be Superman, but they don't realize that every superhero has a Clark Kent.
Yes.
There's a mix. He's not always a superhero. Half the time, he's a normal guy.
Yes.
So I want people to realize that to be normal and be vulnerable is pretty cool. You can be weak. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Accept. One has to accept it.
One, not other people. Nobody will accept your life. No, nobody does.
Yes.
Gee, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to take one more person. God bless. Thank
Yes,
you. Great
thank you,
conversation.
thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you.